favorite writers of all time is Frank Herbert. He wrote a book called The Green Brain, which was all about how humans had taken control of almost all life on Earth and were about to completely wipe out all the bugs. But the bugs end up fighting back and winning. It's a great book. You should read it. Everyone should, because it's a great lesson about how we might be heading down the wrong path with our unending quest to eradicate bugs to our own demise, and how we might want to look into the importance of coexisting with them. It's a lesson that I was reminded of recently when I heard about this story. According to a new report published in Biological Conservation, more than 40% of all the insects on the planet are at risk of going extinct in this century, thanks to humans. We're taking over where bugs live. We're knocking them out with pesticides. We're playing around with genetically altering them. We're changing their climates. We're doing all this stuff to kill the bugs, directly and indirectly, so much so that it's looking like we might actually succeed in wiping them off the planet. But if we do, it won't necessarily be a win for us. And that's because we need the bugs. They play so many roles in agriculture and ecosystems that help support human life. Without bugs to pollinate, cash crops can't grow. Bugs are also a food source for many of the birds, fish, and mammals we eat. So if they lose their food source, so do we. We might think of bugs as just things that bug us, but the truth is, we'd be lost without them. And yet we continue to try to kill them all the time, just like they did in Herbert's The Green Brain. In a new report, the scientists found the world's total insect biomass is decreasing at a rate of 2.5% every year, which is how they came to the fact that we could be on track to wipe them out in this century. Their populations have been declining rapidly since the 1950s, which is probably why Herbert wrote The Green Brain in 1966. We were just starting to realize what we were doing, and he wanted to warn everyone about how we might be heading down a disastrous path. But here we are, more than 50 years later, and we're still on our quest to get rid of bugs. Of course, we can't predict exactly what's going to happen. Let's just hope the bugs don't start fighting back like they do in The Green Brain, because if that happens, we're in a whole lot of trouble. And that's my spin on it.